Hey, Ridgewood third graders. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good week. This week we're going to go ahead and continue to work on fractions. Learning targets are we're learning to understand fractions. What am I looking for? Are you able to locate a fraction on a number line and write the fraction? Now, the prior knowledge that you need before we can continue on with this part of the fractions is built upon the knowledge that you gained last week. So the prior knowledge is know the parts of the fractions. Hopefully all of you out there know the parts of the fraction. Know the mathematical meaning of a numerator and denominator. So when somebody asks you what's the numerator, what's the difference between a numerator and denominator, you can tell somebody. And then next, know what is a number line. And then finally, know the meaning of the vocabulary words locate and location. So parents, make sure that your child knows the definition of locate and location. Now today's assignment, or I should say next week's assignments, looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and model this. So the first thing is it says we have a number line here, and the reason why this is a number line is we have numbers on it. There's a line and it has numbers. This one happens to be 0 to 1. So the questions are, this says this number line is divided into how many different pieces. So the first thing is that we need to start at 0. Now some of you need to remember this, that we start at the 0 to count. So we're going to count how many hops there are. So let's count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's divided into 6 equal parts. So I know that my fraction here is going to be the denominator. It's going to be a 6. So our denominator is going to be a 6. Now the next sentence is, what is the location of A? So now I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and I've counted 3 hops. So I know that A is 3/5. So I'd write it like that. So my numerator is 3, my denominator is 6, and we'd say it 3/6. So I know that. So I'm going to go ahead and label this A as 3/6. There we go. Whoops. It's hard writing with this. So it's 3/6. Let's go on to number 2. So that this one's a little different. It says on the number line, what is the value of 0 written as a fraction? So first of all, let's see how is this divided up into equally. So let's go. We got 1, 2, 3. So this number line is broken up into thirds, into 3 equal parts. So the zero, we would write our fraction as 0 over 3. 0 thirds. Now let's go to 2b here. On this number line from B to C is how far. So if we go, so it is 1, so it's 1/3. From here to here is 1/3. So it is so the distance is 1/3. Let's go down and take a look at another example here. This number line is divided into how many pieces? So let's go ahead. Let's count again. So we start at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our denominator is going to be 4 because it's broken up into fourths. What is the location of A? So if we take a look at the location, it is 1. So I'd label it as 1/4. So our numerator is 1/4. So there I go. There you go. So so I plot that right there, 1/4. Let's take a look here. On this number line, what is the value of 1 written as a fraction? Now, anytime, so this would actually be, let's go ahead and see what it's divided. 1, 2, so we go 1, 2, 3. So again, this is broken up into thirds. So if I was going to do that, so that's So this would be 1/3, 2/3, and 1, this would also be another way to say 1 would be 3/3, or 3/3. So that would be the answer to A right here. And let's take a look. On this number line from B to C is how far? Again, the distance between B and C is 1/3. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my answers here. So 1A would be 3/6. Oh, sorry. Number 1 would be, it's broken up, it's divided into 6 equal parts. Number 1B would be 3/6. Let's go to 2. On the number line, what is the value of 0 on our number line? So our value would be 0/3. And then 2B would be on the fraction line from the distance between B and C is 1/3. And let's go to, and then the 3A, the number line is divided into how many equal pieces? It's divided into 4 equal pieces. 3B, what is the location of A? A would be 1/4. All right, so just kind of give you an example of how to fill this in. So the assignment for Monday and Tuesday is a worksheet FNL number 1, and Tuesday is worksheet FNL number 2. Well, have a good week, and miss all of you. Bye.